I look really gross, but that's just because I was crying. A story time, if you will. My mom called me like 30 minutes ago. Hey, did you drop your boots outside? And I was like, what are you talking about? My Ugg boots were like in the front lawn. I'm like, did you take them out of your car? I'm like, no, they're in the back seat. So I go outside because I think this is weird, and I start to piece together something from last night. And see that someone broke into my car. So that happened. I saw her with the Ugg boots. I looked over. I'm like, oh, that's why. Saw that my car was broken into. Last night at like 12 in the morning, 1 in the morning, I heard the noise of someone breaking into a car. But it didn't sound like it was coming from where my car was. It sounded like it was coming from the other side of the street. So I didn't check for some reason, even though I really wanted to. Like, I was going to get up and check, but I just didn't. I'm sorry. I'm just like, really, like, this is a lot. Like, I just find this so disrespectful. I work every day to pay off this car that I spent all summer working to get. It's like 12, 13 hours a day, 5, 6 times a week, never having a day off really, to get this car. I paid for it. I paid the down payment. Like, I pay monthly. I had no help from my parents. Like, and just like that, someone disrespects it. It bothers me a lot. I didn't want to cry, but I'm very upset. So I kind of want to show the car now. The craziest thing is that I was literally going to come out here earlier to go to the store, and I chose not to. So I have it taped up like that right now. I'm really trying not to show where I live, so give me 1 second. It's a 4-door, so if you go inside, I took basically everything out. There were wires right here that the person didn't take. They busted my back window. Sorry for the sniffling. There's glass like everywhere. And then that's a wallet. Now, you would think like, oh, I left a wallet out in the open, like there was stuff inside. False and false. This is where the wallet was. That was closed. So they literally broke into my car to see if there was anything inside, saw that that was there, and then saw the wallet. But the gag is that I had just changed wallets not too long ago, so there was nothing in there to take. Like, there's nothing in here. Not my water, didn't take my extra bitch, they didn't fucking take my goddamn water bottles or my umbrella. They threw my Ugg boots in front of my house, but that's, I mean, I don't think they knew it was my house. The most annoying and frustrating thing about this whole situation is last night at like 12 or 1 a.m. I was in my bed. I was watching Black Mirror and I heard this happen. I honestly didn't think anybody was going to break into my car. I've had this car here for several months. I've lived in this neighborhood for 12 years. I'm really glad I didn't look at this on my own. I'm glad my mom is here. She called the insurance company, but it's gonna be like 300 something bucks out of our pockets to pay for it. Literally glass all over the ground. It's like way worse inside, but I'm not gonna open that. So there's a lot of construction going on outside of my house right now, so if you hear that in the background, I am sorry. It's been about an hour since I've discovered everything. I still look absolutely disgusting, but I've calmed down a little bit, so I kind of just want to talk about the situation now that I have like a more calm demeanor than I did before. Someone broke into my car. Where my window is in my house, I can't see where my car is. Only my parents can see that. And I look outside, but my whole plan was to get up and then go outside and check and see, or like just look outside of the window, not necessarily go outside. About 5-6 minutes later, I decided to look outside, and I just see this guy pacing back and forth up the street. And I did think that was weird, but at the same time, there are weird people that live in my neighborhood. This is not meant to be, you know, a pity party for me or anything like that. It's mainly because I'm very, very frustrated and I'm very shocked right now because I literally don't know what to do. This person literally broke a tinted window that you can't even see through, especially not in the dark. They broke a tinted window. They saw I had a center console. They opened it. There's a shit ton of quarters in there, but they left those. They instead picked up an empty wallet, saw it was empty, said fuck it, saw my Uggs, picked up my Uggs, thought about it, said fuck that, and threw it on my front lawn. When I got home last night, I had just gotten out of class at around like 6:40, so I got home around 7 o'clock. And immediately was greeted by this guy who was just like, I hope you don't live in that big house by yourself. So that's fun. I know people have had their cars broken into, so if you do stumble across this video, like, please leave your story down below because I would love to, you know, just to see, like, some people have probably gone through 10 times worse break-ins than I did. Like, I'm lucky to not have anything, like, taken from my car. Love to read that. I would find that very interesting. But, like, trying to make light out of this. Like, ooh, I have content, but, like, I'm not Logan Paul. You know what I mean? Like, I can't justify it because I don't understand. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Why break into people's cars? Why? I get, like, if I left something out and you're like, oh, shit, that's it. An umbrella, some water, some ramen, and that's it. This banging is killing me. I'm really upset. I'm going through a wave of different emotions. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching if you did. I'm so sorry for the content you just put into your brain and it's stuck there forever. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Maudie Rosie. I'll put it at the end of this video like David Dobrik because David Dobrik is dope Dobrik. David Dobrik is my idol. David Dobrik, the Vlog Squad, they're the gang squad. David's Tesla has never been broken into. Goodbye. Bye, cool cats. Bye.